Hello, this is my English from BBC Learn English. I'm Neil and I'm Beth. Can I ask you something, Beth? Well, Beth, hey, are you listening? Oh, I'm so sorry, Neil. I was just, checking my Instagram and Facebook and just sending this email. Oh, okay, and done. Okay, now what do you want? Well, I wanted to ask if you are getting addicted to your smartphone, and clearly the answer is yes. Actually, Neil, I am worried about my smartphone use, and it's not just me. Concerns are growing about negative effects of smartphone uses having on adults and even more on children. Study shows that girls who spend more time on social media are likely to be anxious or depressed. And smartphone have also been linked to delayed brain development and poor sleep. Even so, around 60% of British 8 to 11 years old have a smartphone. So, in this program, we'll be asking, are kids better off without a phone? And of course, we'll be learning some useful new vocabulary too. But first, put your phone away, Beth, because I have a question for you. The US had one of the highest levels of smartphone use, but according to a recent survey, how long does the average American teenagers from 11 to 14-year-old spend looking at a screen every day? Is it A, 5 hours, B, 7 hours, or C, 9 hours? I'll guess American teens spend 5 hours a day on screens. Okay, Beth, I'll reveal the answer later in the program. BBC journalist Mira Anobi has a 9-year-old daughter who desperately wants her own phone, but Mira isn't convinced, as she explained to the BBC World Service program People Fixing the World. I am worried about how much time she'll spend on her own device and what she might even see there. I mean, she's only 9 at the end of the day. But at the same time, I don't want her to feel left out because, some of her friends already have smartphones and there's a chance that she miss out on playdates, or kids trends, cat videos, or online chats with her besties. So I'm torn between wanting her to be in our world or also letting her be in her own mini world with her friends. Mira is worried about her daughter and says at the end of the day, she's only 9. Mira uses the phrase at the end of the day to mean after everything is considered. Mira's daughter wants to chat with her besties, her best friends, but Mira worries she'll get hooked on social media, see harmful content, or spend too long time online. Mira is torn between letting her daughter get a phone and not. If you're torn between two things, you can decide between the two possibilities, leaving you feeling anxious. Parents like Mira are having to make an impossible choice: either give the children potential harmful devices or risk alienating them from the friends who do have smartphones. In February 2024, moms Daisy Green and Claire Finnerow started a WhatsApp group encouraging parents to not give the children a smartphone until the age of 14 and then without social media access until 16. Soon, the phone-free group of families grew into a movement, Smartphone-Free Childhood. Here, Mom Daisy Greenwell explained more to the BBC World Service, People Fixing the World. Everyone I spoke to said, yes, it's a nightmare getting your children a phone, but you got no choice. You have to because everyone's doing it. You can't listen to your own child. So Claire and I decided to start a WhatsApp group to support each other, and I posted it on social media, and it went viral. The group was full, so we encourage people, start one in your region, in your country, and then this went all over the country right in front of our eyes. It was amazing, and now there are over 100,000 people in the UK who are in our community. At the start, Daisy said it was a nightmare, a very unpleasant situation. People else's kids had a phone, and Daisy didn't want her children to feel left out. But soon, more families got involved and the group went viral. It spread quickly and widely on the internet and social media. Within months, new groups started up across Britain right in front of Daisy's eye. And if you have something happening right in front of your eyes, you're emphasizing that something surprisingly or unusual happened directly before you. The Smartphone Free Childhood campaign has grown rapidly in schools, and there are now groups of 18 countries around the world offering the same kids circle of friends to play and chat with the old-fashioned way, face to face. Okay, why don't you reveal your answer to the question, Neil? Yes, I asked how long the average American teenager spent looking at the screen, and you guessed 5 hours a day, which was the wrong answer. Because I'm afraid it's actually even longer, around 9 hours a day spent on screens. Okay, let's recap the vocabulary we have learned in this program, starting with the phrase at the end of the day. Meaning that after all relevant facts have been considered, your bestie is a slang for your best friend. Someone who's torn between two things, find it difficult to choose between them, making them feel anxious. And a nightmare is a very unpleasant experience or event. And if a video or story goes viral, it spreads quickly on the internet through social media and email. And finally, if you say something happened right in front of your eyes, you're emphasizing that something surprising or unusual happened directly before you. Once again, our 6 minutes are up. Goodbye for now.